I hate talking about this. I really do. All right, so let's get right into it. The Dallas Cowboys got 5 guys, and the number could increase, that got to go through COVID protocol. And according to the protocol situation, there's 24 hours of isolation for right now. And they got to have, I believe, 2 negative test results before interacting with anyone else. And I could be off on that numbering or hours or how many negative tests that they got to have at this point. Now, we already know of Carlos Watkins. We already knew of Dan Quinn, one of the coaches there. They was pulled of the previous preseason game due to that protocol. Now, they are not in liberty to say whether or not they are positive or negative. However, we do know that the NFL got certain stipulations and rulings based upon players, whether or not they're vaxxed or not. If they're vaxxed and they go through the COVID protocol, I think that they are more lenient on them. If they're not, then they throw the axe at them. And we'll find out, of course, during this process, we'll find out more and more information as all of this stuff comes to the head. So Carlos Watkins is one of the guys. Israel Mukuamu is one of the other guys. I believe Tyler Cole, CeeDee Lamb is another one. And it could be more guys that come around as we speak. And if I left out any player, charge it to my head, not my heart. One of the things that we have to look at when we talking about this pandemic stuff, the positive part of it would be that it's happening now, opposed to week 1. You've been waiting to see CeeDee Lamb out there, and then they tap CeeDee Lamb on the side and say, hey, dog, we got to pull you, And at the end of the year, nobody will go back and say, well, the Cowboys, they were going to be like this, but they was missing one of their guys. No, nobody look at that. You don't get okay, we're going to put a pat on your back and say, okay, we'll have you out there to play the same game next week. No. Every game is like Russian roulette, or no, better way to say it is sudden death, basically. The NFL will not give you leadway to say, all right, cool, you're missing out this guy, you're missing out that guy. But one of the things that I like to bring up will be the timing of this announcement. If these guys come back, everybody that I'm talking about, majority of these guys come back with negative tests, and we can talk about contact tracing and all of this stuff, but if they come back with negative test results, and the news that hit, bust everything wide open today, was a certain jab is now, dare I say, FDA approved, and if this news hit today, not to be conspiracy theory law, that those guys are negative, it's going to be a cause to pause. So you mean to tell me the most visible, recognizable sports team, NFL team that's on the globe, have all of these guys, to all of a sudden, on this day, to get hit with this type of news? There better be other teams. Because all of a sudden now it's just in Texas. Come on now. There better be other teams that have this type of number. By the way, have you guys checked the stocks report of Pfizer and Moderna? Might want to purchase some. I'm just saying, I'm just sprinkling. some financial information. Might want to purchase some. I hate talking about this stuff, though. I flat out do. I hate talking about this because on one end, you got the people that's always right. On the other end, you got the people that say that they always right is always wrong. It's just like talking religion. Political talk almost. Everybody's right. Mama, uncle, cousin, Ashaniqua, Pookie and Ray Ray, everybody is a doctor. Everybody is right with this and everybody is right with that. I'm just coming here to tell you guys, make sure you eat right, drink plenty of fluids, and if you can get a hand on some good stuff as it relates to fruits and vegetables, then go ahead and get that into your system. Farm-raised stuff too, by the way. Not stuff that's sprayed down with that heavy pesticide stuff, you know. Get in good relationships with whole food stores. Make sure that you work out 15 to at least 30 minutes a day and enjoy some of that sunlight. Walk out there and get some of that beautiful sunlight. You don't have to stay out there for 2 to 3 hours, but at least bathe in that sunlight for at least 15 to 30 minutes. And I'm not a doctor at all. I'm just telling you guys. It might make your beard hair grow if you want some, right? Oh my goodness, work out. Stay away from sugar. That kills more people than anything on this planet, I believe. Sugar and too much salt. Stay away from those processed foods. And I'm not here to tell you to go get the shot. No, I'm here to tell you not to go get it. So far, there's multiple shots that you got to go get. And it's north of one. You got to get one, and you got to go back and get another. And then they're saying that you got to get a booster to help boost up the first 2 previous shots. So you got to go get those things. Certain parts, if you want to, you know, to be doing certain things in order to travel certain places, according to certain people, if you want to. I'm not saying that you can't or you can or you will or you won't. Boy, I hate talking about this. I just hope all of these players are okay and coaching staff. I hope that nobody else's name hit that list. I hope. That's all we have left. Because everything becomes a political moment. People, if they really care about a certain individual, they will lament some of the things that I just said about making sure that you eat right, making sure that you drink plenty of fluids. But we don't hear that. No. And I know that these professional players around the clock are doing what best that they can with the little information that's provided to them. And I hope that these guys are fighting in the right places of making sure that everything that they do is for the benefit themselves as it relates to healthy choices. Now, I'm right down the line, right, Cowboy Nation? I'm not left nor right with this, nor right nor left, and for those who want to nitpick. I hate it. I hate it. So with all of this, Cowboy Nation, we need to know where this thing is going to rock out from here. Will this be an ongoing situation? It's good that we're going through it now. The protocols here and the protocol there. instead of week 1, instead of week 3 or week 10. But I need to know, will other teams be going through this as well? Or all of a sudden, the announcement was made today, now all of these guys got to go through this? This is crazy stuff, right? Hate talking about this. I do, Cowboy Nation, I do. Well, got to stay focused. And let's figure this thing out, Cowboy Nation. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns. My name is Law Nation. Be sure to hit that like button. Share this content. And I want to know how you guys feel about all of this. Where you guys been with this as a mental capacity? And let me know how this pandemic stuff affected you from a mental aspect of it, or just in general, you know? Let me know. Certain parts of Texas, you know, you can go in without a mask. Certain parts of Texas, you got to have your mask. Let me know how all of that disrupt the psyche of your mind and just overall well-being, right? We all want this world to get back to what it used to be, but this probably be the new norm. Every year, there's going to be something. A mutation's here, mutated there. This crazy world we live in. So post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Let's go. Hope all these guys get back and land on their feet. Let's go. It's just protocol, right? Just protocol. Nothing serious. Contact tracing. We out. Peace.